Hello, guys. Good evening to you all. All right. Now, I know you guys have seen this introduction video that we made earlier. Um, I didn't really go into much detail about the situation yet. We got plenty of videos coming out. We're going to be talking about that. But just to give you a little bit of something here in this video, I'm going to basically the first thing I'm going to talk about is my first attorney. I'm going to talk about him first. And if you guys are wondering like why you got these attorneys, this is for divorce I was going through. It was back in 2016. Um, it was going on 2016, and as it went on, it was discovered that they were on some fraudulent stuff. So they got caught, and they ended up terminating. I'm still married. There's no divorce decree or anything. I'm still married. So these people got caught, and now I'm in court with them. I have a federal case going on. Uh, what is it? Domestic case. Well, there was a domestic case. There's a federal case going on. There's a civil case going on. I mean, it's pretty messy now, and it's because of them. They got caught. You know, I was smart enough. Hey, it didn't work on me like how I was working on how I worked on other people. So yeah, this title here, the pro se is the right way. Now, for most of you who don't know what pro se is basically a person who represents him or herself without an attorney. Okay. Now, I, like everyone else, I'm pretty sure that, I grew up thinking highly of lawyers, judges, police officers, what have you. Very respectful. Okay, I was very respectful towards them. I thought they were great. Thought they were for the good, representing the people, doing their, the good work. You know, naturally, we were all taught that, to look at them as the good guys. But having going through this experience that I'm going through now, the veil is completely off. The veil is completely off. A lot more things make sense to me. A lot of things that didn't really make much sense to me, they make a lot of sense to me now. And it's pretty sad and it's disturbing, to have to go through this just to find out what these people are really about. These people are deception. They live off deception. They live off manipulation. This is what they do, and they make the law. They make the law out to be complicated. Like this law is so complicated. You need to go get yourself an attorney. This is their strategy. This is what they do. They they got a good thing going on. I must say, I'll give them the props. You gotta, you know, you don't player hate, congratulate, right? Can't player hate, right? They got them a good hustle going on. But if you stupid and if you dumb enough to fall for it, it's your problem. But they got a little hustle going on. It's lucrative. It really is. Because they're getting people off of their ignorance. They already know that we respect lawyers and judges, so we're going to put all of our trust into a lawyer because of our indoctrination. This is what they do. So you go get you an attorney. Doesn't matter what attorney. You can go get a bankruptcy attorney, with a vehicle, a accident, or any attorney. They all do the same thing. And some people may say, well, just go get you a black attorney, or just just go get you a black attorney. And not all attorneys are the same. But you know what? I don't believe that. Now I'm convinced. I don't believe in a good attorney. I don't believe it. I think all attorneys are the same and they all do the same thing. And it makes sense because they have to make their money. They're not Attorneys don't work in your best interest. They don't. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Indian. You not. I don't care who you are. If you're an attorney, you're not doing you're not working in the best interest of your client. You're not. You're not going to unless possibly unless you're being paid. Maybe your client is rich. Maybe they paying you a certain amount of money, you know, but regular citizen like us walking around here and we hire these attorneys, they're not gonna work in our best interest. They're gonna be they're gonna be deceptive, they're gonna be manipulative, they're liars. They're liars and thieves. Okay. And I'm saying this off of my experience because I had three attorneys look, three. I had three attorneys and all three of them tried to scam me. Three attorneys in a row. Now you tell me, how's that? How you go from you got one attorney, then you go, okay, I'm gonna go over here and try this attorney. Okay, well, let me go try. And they're all doing the same thing. How? How is that possible? Can you explain? Can you hook that up for me? That doesn't make any sense. So pro se is the right way.
It's the only way.
It's the only way. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I had to put hours in. Okay. Putting motions together like that takes a lot of time. You understand what I'm saying? That takes a lot of time. I put so much time into doing this. And then on top of that, I have to work. Gotta work. A nigga gotta work, right? I gotta make money too. And see, I got help right here. Okay? We put our heads together. We said, look, because I was frustrated, man. I told him, I was like, look, I got to the point where I was like, you know what, man? I don't even think I should be in this country anymore. I should just leave the country. You got lawyers, they don't want to help. These lawyers, they not doing their jobs. And I feel like completely powerless. I can't do anything. So I wanted to up and I told him, I said, man, I'm about to get out of here. He was like, no, we gonna do this. We no, I'm gonna help you, man. We gonna do this together. So he been by my side for almost a year. And he's been a credible witness. He has been going to these hearings with me. He stuck by me the whole time. Thank God, because I don't know what I would have done. I would probably be out of here. Would have given up everything. This is how tired I was. Because that's a lot of work, man. I'm not an attorney. Hell, I might as well. Maybe I should go get an attorney. Maybe I should go take the bar. I might be able to pass it. I might be able to pass the bar after all this stuff I learned. But yeah, man, it's been really bad. This experience working with these attorneys, I repeat, I would never get an attorney again. Never. And they complicate the law. They complicate it. They make it so complicated and tell you, well, it's too complicated for you. Go get an attorney. That's what they do. That's what they do.
My favorite part is when they say, well, I can't, they try to make you out like you don't know what you're talking about or you don't understand what you're talking about. And then they say, well, you need to go get an attorney. I can't give you legal advice. First of all, nobody needs your legal advice. Nobody needs an attorney. That's what they want to try to tell you every time.
And they're so emphatic on that. They're so emphatic. When you ask one of the clerks a simple question, then they'll start talking and then they'll say, well, I can't give you legal advice. Like they're so emphatic on not giving you legal advice because they know giving someone legal advice without them getting an attorney messes up their little charade, their little, what do you call it? Their hustle, if you will. Their little hustle that they got going on. The veil is completely off of me. It's not going to work on me. I see everything. And I thank God for going through this particular experience, because going through this experience has helped me to see everything what it really is. These lawyers, all this deception, they're very manipulative. If you don't know the law, you're going to get it. They're going to test you and see if you know the law, and then when they find out that you don't know the law, they're going to get you. They're going to rape you. That's what they're going to get, for a better lack of better term.
Every chance they get.
Yeah, every chance they get, they're gonna stick it to you. That's what they're gonna get. But once they find out And this is what I'm experiencing because he's on the case. He's actually, yeah, he's on the federal case with me right now. Okay. Once they find out and see that you know the law, then they start playing these games, these delay tactics.
Procedural game.
Yeah, they start playing these procedural games. Like right now, abusive process. You got abusive process. You got tampering with records. Okay. They push out dates. These are the games that they play because they know they can't move. They can't do anything. Because if they do any, because they know that if they move and if they make a wrong move, and we see that they made a wrong move,
we're gonna call them out on.
We're gonna hold them to the fire. That's what we're gonna do. And it better not be illegal because that they gonna get held to the fire. So this is what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with procedural games. Abusive process. This is what they're doing. Okay. I don't want to make this video too long, but just that's what this whole thing is about. I'm going to talk about my first attorney, then I'm going to talk about my second attorney, my third attorney. We just going to go in a row like that. Okay. And their pictures will be exposed. They will be talked about. You will be, give you their website. You can go to their website and see the bullshit and see how full of shit they are. They say they're for the people. They say they do this for you. They do that. Hey, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't see nothing but a bunch of hypocrisy. That's what I see. These people shouldn't even be, these people don't even need to be in their position. How do they get these jobs? They're not even working. I know more. I'm not an attorney. I know more about the law than they do. How is that? That's not my area. I think I may know more about the law than they do now. After putting all these hours in. It's sad because they're not doing any work. They're not doing anything. All they're doing is making deals, getting in bed, making deals. They're not working. They're ring rust. Copying off motions. That's it. Ring rust. When you ring rust when you haven't been working. You don't have to work when you just get in bed with the opposing counsel. Because I caught them doing that. My attorney in bed with the opposing side making deals, playing these games, trying to manipulate me. So yeah, it's going to be this channel is going to be very interesting. We got a lot of information coming, and yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. And this whole judicial system is corrupt. It's all white. A white supremacist it's a white supremacist, just white privilege, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. And if you don't like it, hey, that's how it is. And I mean, you got these people. You're caught. We got evidence. We present the evidence to show what they did. We got a case. Otherwise, our case will be thrown out. We have an ongoing case. It's public record, by the way. Everything we're talking about is public record. Okay, you can go into the docket and see. It's public record. But my black ass, if I get caught or he gets caught, if I do anything, if I get some selling some dope or anything having to do with white collar crimes or anything, they gonna throw my black ass in prison, in jail. I'm gonna do the time. But these people, they act like they don't want to put their own people in they don't want to make them accountable for what they did. Crimes, organized crime. This is organized. I mean, there's tampering with records, forgery, defamation. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. What more do you need? What more do you need? What do we need to do? Huh? What can we do? Luckily, I got a YouTube channel and able to put niggas on blast, because that's what's gonna happen. I'm putting you on blast. It ain't my fault. You did what you did. You shouldn't have did what you shouldn't have did. I mean, look, check this out. If you're smart, okay, if you are smart, if you are truly smart, I got court reporters at every hearing I went to. Do you know what a court reporter is? The court reporter, she sits there and types everything that's been said in the courtroom. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you know? I spent $25 on a court reporter at every hearing. These are pre-trials. These aren't trials. These are pre-trials. Nobody gets a court reporter at a pre-trial. That is unsaid. That is unheard of. I mean, nobody gets court reporters at a pre-trial. But me, I got a court reporter at every pre-trial. This court reporter was sitting up there typing everything on the record. These people were being arrogant. You got opposing counsel acting as a witness, which is illegal. You're not supposed to do that as an attorney. She was acting as a witness. She was lying, saying that she said that I had a baby boy. I got 3 kids. I mean, like crazy stuff. And then we have the guardian ad litem. She asked the courts to throw me in prison. I mean, in jail. She said, we want Mr. McCormick to be thrown in jail for no reason. No reason. Now, you guys know me personally. You guys may follow me. Me? Why would you in jail for what? That's a malicious prosecution. That's a charge. That's on the case. That's been corroborated. They went into the docket. That's public record. Why you ask for this man to be jailed? Why? And then I put her on the stand because this is when I became pro se. I put her on the stand. I asked her, did you or did you not ask for me to be thrown in jail? And at first she said, no, I didn't say that. She said that at first. She committed perjury. And then she turned around and said, oh, okay, I did say that. Court reporter sitting there just typing everything. So my question is this. If you are truly smart, if you consider yourself intelligent, why don't you become suspicious of someone who's paying for a court reporter? $25. Why would somebody pay for a court reporter? Why? I knew they were corrupt. I knew they were being on some corrupt stuff. That's why I got that. Then they kept it up. It's on the court report. They kept it up, doing illegal stuff. So, what you got to say?
It's a shame. It's a shame, but yeah, as he said, we're going to be making progressive videos to progressively update everybody on, what's going on in these cases and, and things that we're discovering. So it's going to be quite interesting. A lot of people are going to learn a lot of good things, a lot of things that might help you. But again, we're not giving legal advice. We're just, sharing some things that happen and putting some facts out there. So again, yeah, we have a lot coming up. So hold on to your seats and prepare because a lot of the stuff will blow you away.
Yeah, you won't believe it. As I said in the introduction video, even if you see the evidence, it's still hard to believe because, like I said, we've been indoctrinated to about these lawyers and about these people in these positions. Maybe they used to be good back in the day, but now, like, it's bad. It's really bad. Maybe they've always been like that. What do you think? They probably always been like that. I'm convinced they've always been like that because that's a lucrative crime, and it's hard to get caught. Think about it. If I'm a judge and the lawyers are my foot soldiers, I could just hide behind them. They're going to protect me, so I can put my void judgments out. I can have my foot soldiers manipulate the clients.
Exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, because I have morals. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing that I manipulated someone and messed around with their family. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it personally, but I see a lot of people doing that. I could see it. And like I said, maybe they've been like this the whole time. They probably been like that the whole time. So, all right, this is about 20 minutes. We're going to get off here. And like I said, like he said, we're going to constantly make updates. Yeah, this is going to be ongoing until this whole thing is over. These people are playing games. They're playing procedural games, trying to delay the process, abuse the process. But it's okay because they just making they substantiating the case. That's all they're doing. By doing this, they're substantiating everything. They're corroborating everything by engaging in this activity. We're not stupid, okay? We're not stupid. We know how to read, okay? We're not your everyday average niggas. Okay, we know how to use our brains. We have strong what do you call it? Constructive criticism. I mean not constructive criticism.
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking. I said constructive criticism. So we not your average dumb niggas. Okay. So you keep playing these games, you making it worse. You just I mean we're learning more and more as see the more time, the more games you play, the more knowledge that we accumulate. We learn more and more and more and more how you guys work. This is what you guys do. You strive off of you strive off of deception. That's the only way you can survive is by deception, deceiving people. That's it. That's cowardly. That's all that is. That's a coward act to deceive somebody, manipulate. That's very cowardly. And then when your people get caught, you don't want to be a man and don't want to take responsibility for what you did. But see me, if I get caught, y'all gonna throw my black ass in jail. So what's up? What's up? We on the lines now. I got my boxing gloves off. You got yours off on. What you trying to do?
Right.
What's up? Where you at? We got our evidence. We got our case. What you doing? What you doing? But anyway, that is it. And until the next video, you guys take care and thanks for viewing. Peace out.
Peace out.